Love stories can begin in the most unexpected places, sometimes at a coffee shop, sometimes through friends, and sometimes on a television show watched by millions of people. But for Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel, their journey started in one of the most unusual and exciting ways possible, on the popular dating series, The Golden Bachelorette. When viewers first saw Joan searching for love, many wondered if a lasting relationship could really grow from such an unconventional setting. After all, meeting someone on a television show is already a unique beginning. But Joan and Chock quickly showed everyone that sometimes the most surprising beginnings lead to the most genuine connections. From their first conversations, there was something special between them. Their chemistry wasn't just about romance, it was about laughter, comfort, and two people discovering that they truly enjoyed each other's company. Fans watching at home could see it too. The smiles were real, the conversations felt natural, and the bond slowly grew stronger with every moment they spent together. By the time their journey on the show came to an end, viewers were already rooting for them. People across the country hoped their connection would continue beyond the cameras, and it did. But Joan and Chock's relationship didn't follow the typical path many couples take after meeting on a reality show. Instead of immediately packing their bags and moving into the same house, they chose a different approach, one that actually made their relationship even more exciting. The couple lives in different states. Joan's home is in Maryland, where she has built her life, raised her family, and created countless memories over the years. Chock, on the other hand, lives in Wichita, Kansas. Two different places, two different routines, two different daily lives. At first, some people wondered if the distance would make things difficult, but Joan and Chock turned the distance into something surprisingly fun. Instead of seeing the miles between them as a challenge, they saw it as an opportunity to keep the excitement alive. Every visit became something to look forward to. Every reunion felt special. Every goodbye only made the next meeting more meaningful. Friends and fans often ask them the same question: "Isn't long distance hard?" Joan usually laughs when she answers, because for them, the distance hasn't been a problem at all. In fact, it has added a little extra spark to their love story. They often meet in different cities, turning their time together into many adventures. One week they might meet somewhere sunny, another week somewhere new. Instead of feeling routine, their relationship feels like a series of exciting reunions, and that's exactly how they like it. Still, fans have been very curious about one big question: what's the next step? For months, people across social media have speculated about their future. Are they planning to move in together? Are they choosing a city? Are wedding bells coming soon? The curiosity has only grown stronger as the couple continues to share small glimpses of their life together online. Recently, Joan and Chock decided it was finally time to answer some of those questions during a fun and relaxed conversation with their followers. And what they revealed made fans even more excited. Yes, they do plan to live together someday, but just like everything else in their relationship, they plan to do it their own way. Instead of rushing into one traditional home, Joan shared a playful idea that instantly made people smile. They might keep their individual houses and also have a special place together somewhere beautiful, a little getaway spot, a place just for them. Chock jokingly called it their future love shack, and the phrase immediately captured everyone's imagination. Just imagine it for a moment. A cozy place in a warm location, maybe near the beach, maybe surrounded by sunshine and palm trees. A place where Joan and Chock can meet, relax, laugh, and enjoy life together without worrying about schedules or distance. It's not the traditional plan most couples choose, but then again, Joan and Chock have never really been a traditional couple. And that's exactly why fans love them. Their relationship feels real. It feels relaxed. It feels like two people who genuinely enjoy each other and don't feel pressured to follow anyone else's rules. Chock even joked that Joan might soon fall in love with Florida during an upcoming trip, and if that happens, who knows, that sunny state might just become the perfect location for their future little getaway home. But the surprises didn't stop there. While the couple is taking their time deciding where they might eventually live together, they have also been thinking about another big milestone, their wedding. Yes, Joan and Chock do want to get married, and according to them, the celebration might happen sooner than some fans expect. But there's a very sweet reason why they're being patient. Family comes first. Joan has been incredibly busy celebrating some very special moments in her children's lives. Not long ago, one of her sons had a beautiful wedding. Another son is also preparing for his big day. For Joan, these family celebrations mean everything. So she and Chock made a thoughtful decision. Instead of planning their own wedding right away, they want to give Joan's children their time to shine. It's a small gesture, but it says a lot about the kind of people they are. They're not in a rush. They're enjoying the journey. And when their moment finally arrives, they want it to feel just right. Chock even hinted that once the family weddings are finished, their own celebration could happen not too long afterward. Many fans now believe that their wedding might take place in the next few years. And honestly, the anticipation is part of the fun. Because when Joan and Chock finally say "I do," it won't just be another celebrity wedding. It will be the happy continuation of a love story that millions of people watched begin on television. Another beautiful part of their journey involves their families. Blending families can sometimes feel complicated, but Joan and Chock have been fortunate. Their children have gotten along wonderfully, forming friendships and creating their own connections. For the couple, this has been one of the most meaningful parts of their relationship.
It's not just about the two of them. It's about building something bigger. Two families coming together, sharing laughter and supporting each other. Moments like that remind everyone watching why their story resonates with so many people. It's not just about romance. It's about companionship, family, and finding happiness at a stage in life when many people believe love stories are already finished. Joan and Chock are proving that idea completely wrong. Their journey shows that love can appear when you least expect it, and sometimes it can be even sweeter the second time around. Every new update from the couple seems to bring another wave of support from fans. People love seeing them laugh together. People love hearing about their adventures. And most of all, people love seeing two individuals who simply enjoy life together. Their story feels hopeful. It reminds viewers that love doesn't always follow a perfect script. Sometimes it grows slowly. Sometimes it takes a few detours. Sometimes it includes plane tickets, long-distance calls, and lots of travel. But when the connection is real, the effort becomes part of the adventure. Right now, Joan and Chock are exactly where they want to be, continuing their relationship, visiting each other, exploring new places, and planning their future step by step. No pressure, no rush, just two people enjoying every moment. And who knows what exciting chapter will come next? Will they choose Florida for their cozy getaway home? Will they surprise fans with wedding plans sooner than expected? Or will they continue traveling, turning every reunion into another unforgettable memory? Whatever happens, one thing is clear. Their love story is far from over. In fact, it might just be getting started. Fans everywhere will be watching closely to see what Joan and Chock decide to do next. And if their journey so far has taught us anything, it's this: when love feels right, the path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Sometimes the best love stories are the ones that write their own rules. So, what do you think about Joan and Chock's unique relationship? Do you love their long-distance adventure and the idea of a future love shack? Or do you think they'll eventually settle down in one city together? And when the big wedding day finally arrives, where do you think it should happen? Share your thoughts and join the conversation, because one thing is certain: this unforgettable love story still has many exciting chapters ahead. The more fans learn about Joan Vassos and Chock Chapel, the more their relationship begins to feel like something truly refreshing. In a world where many couples rush through milestones, these two seem perfectly happy taking things one beautiful moment at a time. After their recent conversation about the future, fans quickly filled social media with excitement. Some people said the idea of a cozy little getaway home sounded incredibly romantic. Others joked that the mysterious love shack might end up becoming one of the most famous houses in reality television history. And honestly, it's easy to imagine why. Picture Joan and Chock arriving there after a busy week apart. The door opens, laughter fills the room, and suddenly the distance between Maryland and Kansas no longer matters. For them, those reunions carry a special kind of joy that many couples might forget after living together for years. That sense of anticipation has become one of the most charming parts of their relationship. Every visit feels like a celebration. Friends of the couple have often mentioned how naturally they seem to fit together. Whether they're sharing a quiet dinner, exploring a new place, or simply joking around, their connection feels effortless. And Chock, in particular, is known for bringing plenty of humor into the relationship. People who follow their updates often notice how he enjoys making Joan laugh. Sometimes it's a playful comment, sometimes a funny story, and sometimes just a silly moment that turns into a memory they both treasure. Joan, on the other hand, brings warmth and sincerity to the relationship. She often speaks about how grateful she feels for the way their lives crossed paths. For someone who joined the Golden Bachelorette hoping to find love again, the outcome has been even better than she expected. Because what she found wasn't just romance. She found companionship.
And perhaps most importantly, she found someone who shares her outlook on life. Both Joan and Chock believe that love later in life should feel joyful, not complicated. Instead of worrying about doing everything the right way, they simply focus on enjoying their time together. That philosophy might be one of the reasons their story resonates with so many people watching from home. Their journey reminds viewers that love isn't limited by age, distance, or circumstance. Sometimes all it takes is two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company and are willing to make the effort. Of course, their relationship still comes with its share of curious questions from fans. One of the biggest questions people keep asking is about their future home. If they do decide to create that special getaway spot, where exactly will it be? Some fans are convinced it will be somewhere warm and sunny. Florida continues to be one of the most popular guesses, especially since Joan has been planning a visit there. Others believe the couple might choose a quiet coastal town, somewhere peaceful where they can take long walks and watch the sunset together. But for now, Joan and Chock seem perfectly happy keeping the mystery alive. They often joke that the decision will come naturally when the right place appears. Until then, their relationship continues to revolve around travel, visits, and making the most of every reunion. And honestly, those reunions have become something fans love hearing about. Every time Joan and Chock share another story about meeting up somewhere new, people can't help but smile. Sometimes it's a fun adventure in a different city. Other times, it's simply spending quality time together away from the spotlight. But no matter where they go, one thing always remains the same: their excitement to see each other again. That excitement is something even their families have noticed. Both Joan and Chock have spoken proudly about how well their children get along. Instead of awkward introductions or uncomfortable gatherings, their families have formed genuine friendships. For the couple, this has been one of the biggest blessings. When two families blend together naturally, it creates a sense of harmony that makes the future feel even brighter. Family dinners become louder, celebrations become bigger, and every milestone becomes something everyone can share together. Looking ahead, Joan and Chock know that even more milestones are waiting. At some point, the wedding conversation will move from someday to let's start planning. And when that moment arrives, fans can only imagine how special the celebration will be. Will it be a grand event filled with friends and family, or something smaller and more intimate? Some fans believe the couple might even choose a destination wedding, perhaps somewhere near the ocean, surrounded by sunshine and laughter. After all, their relationship has already been filled with travel and adventure. A beautiful destination celebration would feel like the perfect continuation of their story. But no matter where the wedding eventually takes place, the heart of the moment will remain the same. Two people who met in an unexpected place, choosing to continue their lives together. It's the kind of ending that makes viewers feel happy they followed the journey from the beginning. And yet, this story doesn't feel like an ending at all. It feels like the beginning of a brand new chapter. Joan and Chock are still discovering new things about each other. They're still creating memories, sharing laughter, and building a future step by step. There's no rush, just excitement about what lies ahead. For fans who watched their connection grow on television, seeing their relationship continue in real life has been incredibly rewarding. Because sometimes reality television can feel temporary, but this love story, it feels real. And if their journey has proven anything, it's that the most meaningful relationships aren't always the fastest ones. Sometimes the strongest love grows slowly, with patience, understanding, and a lot of laughter along the way. So as Joan and Chock continue writing the next chapter of their story, one question remains on everyone's mind. What surprise will they share next? Will it be the announcement of their dream getaway home, a new adventure together, or perhaps the long-awaited moment when wedding plans officially begin? Whatever comes next, fans will be ready to celebrate right alongside them. Because love stories like this don't come around every day, and when they do, people can't help but cheer them on. Now the question is yours to answer. Do you think Joan and Chock will keep their long-distance lifestyle for a while longer, or will they eventually choose one place to call home together? And if they do create that famous love shack, where do you think it should be? A sunny beach town, a peaceful countryside, or somewhere completely unexpected? One thing is certain, wherever life takes them next, Joan and Chock will continue doing it their way, full of laughter, adventure, and a love story that keeps surprising everyone who follows it.